Hi guys, today we're going to be solving AP-1 scores average. Problem states, given an array of scores, compute the int average of the first half and the second half, and return whichever is larger. Say that the second half begins at index length divided by 2. The array length will be at least 2. To practice decomposition, write a separate helper method which computes the average of the elements between indexes start and end. Alright. So then, I guess to begin the problem, we're gonna have to create our helper method, which, in case you guys didn't catch, is just computing the average given an array, the starting value, and the ending value. All right. So to compute the average, it's basically generic. From our set of numbers, we're gonna be adding everything up and dividing it by that amount of numbers. So given an array, a starting value, and an ending value, we will need to store all of that. We will have to store all the values that we're going to be adding into a variable. Let's call that variable sum. Then we're going to be iterating through the array scores, starting with the index start all the way to end. We want to add up all the values at these indexes, store them in sum. After, we want to return sum divided by the amount of numbers in sum, or by the amount of indexes we added by. We can easily check this by doing end minus start. So this will return an average. However, right here it says normally you would compute averages with doubles, but here we are using ints. Okay, in that case, we want to put all of this in a parentheses and use this notation. What this will do is it will return whatever this is in integer form. Then, to calculate our first half of the array scores, we will create a variable called first and call the average helper method. In it, we'll put scores, we'll put the starting index, and we'll put in the ending index, which we can do by doing scores.length divided by 2. Because this is where it's going to start at index 0. The first half is going to start at index 0 and will go away all the way up until scores.length divided by 2, not including it. In our second half, we want to start at scores.length minus 2, divide by 2, because this is inclusive, this is exclusive. We want to go all the way to scores.length. Then if the first half is greater than the second half, we want to return the first half. Otherwise, we want to return the second half. See if this is right. Looks like we did it correctly, guys. Very nice.